Welcome to the Ream Athletic Complex for what should be a dandy of a weekend here in beautiful Berea, Ohio. For the first time ever, the OAC softball tournament is coming to Berea, Ohio, and it should be a whole lot of fun. It's featuring the Baldwin Wallace University Yellow Jackets, the Muskingum Muskies, the Mount Union Purple Raiders, and the Ohio Northern University Polar Bears. Whomever wins this tournament is going dancing in the NCAA tournament. We should be going to the NCAA tournament all together, but the thing is, we cannot fall flat on our faces. That's what Coach Tom Spencer told me earlier this season. As long as if we don't humiliate ourselves in the OAC tournament, we should be in the NCAA tournament. But if we want to host, we gotta win this OAC tournament. Won't be easy, ladies and gentlemen, but these players are up for the task. We'll see if we can do it out here today, as we are trying to pick up the win over number 2 Muskingum there without a senior on this team, which is hard to believe. We have 5 seniors, of course. They have 0. They're juniors. There's 1, 2, 3 juniors. Everyone else is sophomore freshmen. This Muskingum team may be for real, folks, and that's what's kind of scary. What's also scary is that they're going to have to deal with Marissa Hall, one of the best pitchers out there in the Ohio Athletic Conference. She's looking to pick up the win out here for the oldest and greatest university in America. Winner will take on the Mount Union Purple Raiders tomorrow at 11 a.m. So Muskingum still practicing out there. We finished our infield, outfield a while back. It's going to be a whole lot of fun out here in beautiful Berea, Ohio. It's cold. It's not good weather. But we're still playing today. Hi, everybody. I'm Tommy Maroon for WHBW. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. Woo-wee. We're losing subscribers. That ain't good. What is good is that we won the Ohio Athletic Conference with an impeccable 17-1 record this year. Not too shabby. The one issue, who was that only lost to? You guessed it, the team we're going up against today in the Muskingum Muskies. That was down New Concord. This is Berea. So I thought we were going to hear something out of the public address now. So it's not Jeff Miller, it's the one who usually does that. The finish team, Tom, I think is his name. So we are still waiting for this game to begin. 7 innings of softball action out here. Not a shabby turnout. Look at all the people all about this Ream Athletic Complex. There are 3 umpires here today instead of the typical 2 because of how big of a deal this is, ladies and gentlemen. Also like to wish good luck to the BW baseball team because, I don't know, it's not like we're in the OAC tournament there out on the line. So wait, we are. Good guys squeezing in a prayer or 2 out there as they kneel down right over there. We'll give them some space. Muskingum looking to pull off their 2nd win over us this season. This game will be far from easy. The Muskies, of course, the only team we did not sweep in the OAC this season, as it was a split down in New Concord once again. Let's go look at Bagley Road out there. Some of the businesses, some of the houses maybe right there. Jackets, that's right. So this game will be a lot of fun today. Hopefully we will pick up the win. I'd love to pick up the win. I don't know about you folks at home or whatnot, but the weather going to be in the 50s today, maybe the high 40s. All I know is that it is chilly. Yes, sirree. As the Jackets are trying to beat the Muskies out here. How are you guys? What? Thank you. That actually means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've been trying to find an internship. I've had no luck. It's hard to get in this business, of course.
Keep working at it, you'll get it.
I'll give you my name and number. You can use me as a reference. You're outstanding.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That actually means a lot. I'm flattered.
You should be, because you deserve it.
Thank you so much. Oh, some generous people right there, that's for sure. And we are also waiting for the game to begin. That one dude climbing over the fence. I couldn't do that. But anyways, everybody trying to get ready for what should be an entertaining one. See some of the Berea school buses back there on this chilly Thursday in May. I know it's May and it's chilly. What world do we live in? I don't know. Well, we're right there in front of the tent that you see. We're trying to pull off the big win and keep our hopes alive in the NCAA tournament. Now, I assume we'll probably get in more than likely, but you always want to be on the safe side. You still won't win the Ohio Athletic Conference tournament anyways, because if you don't win it, that's always frustrating. Always that what if. We did win the OAC softball tournament last year, but that was out in Alliance. This year we got home turf advantage, home field advantage, whatever you want to say, at the good old Rame Athletic Complex. So we're outside of campus, because as you can tell right there, Wallace University lies past the church. That is right there. And you can sort of tell that the Finney Stadium's back there. Woo! Can't wait. These are two very good schools, obviously. Mount Union beat the, who do you call them? Wow, Northern Polar Bears 3-2 earlier today. The Bears got 2 runs in the, what was it, 4th inning. They almost made a furious comeback. They had the bases loaded with 2 outs, could not get the tying run the 60 feet home. I assume Marissa Hall will be in the circle for the good guys. At least that's what I assume, at least. They're still waiting. What's up, fellas? Should be a good one today. Can't wait. Yep. Go Jackets, that's right.
W, baby.
Good.
We live right now?
Yep, we're live.
Let's go, Jackets.
Yep, go Jackets, that's right. Yep. We're still waiting for the starting lineups and stuff. I don't know where the umpires are. I assume they're somewhere here, because they were here earlier today. Yes, thank you. Looking out there. I don't see them anywhere, but Tom Spencer, of course, the head coach of the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jacket softball team. He was Coach Sherry Harer's assistant, of course, on the basketball team for a good amount of time. And on the opposition, it's Lena Connor, the head coach of the Muskies, assisted by Kylie Markham, Caitlin Struff, and Kaylee Snyder. So we're still waiting for the game to begin. Who is Coach Spencer in his 21st season assisted by? He's assisted by Jeff Boldovic, Madeline Thomas, Jeff Morganti, and Grace Bowman. So there is that. Bowman, of course, the student assistant coach. This is gonna be 3 fun days. These will be 3 fun days out here in Berea, Ohio, not too far away from Baldwin Wallace University. Yeah, it's hard to believe that this stadium, the softball field's a little off campus. Yeah, I mean, technically you could say it's on campus, but there's that church right there that separates campus from the softball field. A lot more buildings. You can hear, however, you can hear Strosacker all the way out over there, and you can see, can you really see Fisher Field from back there? I don't know. I don't think so, but I do know that there's a lot of great stuff around here on campus. Lots of people here, as you can tell. It's gonna be a dandy today. If we win, once again, we got the Raiders next tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Loser will play the Polar Bears. I think the loser of that game is going to be out of the Ohio Athletic Conference tournaments. The last one with fewer than 2 losses, if I'm not mistaken, thus making it double elimination like it usually is in college baseball and college softball. Sun finally trying to make its way up in here. I can't wait to see who comes out on top today. We're starting a little behind schedule. First pitch was supposed to be at 3. Looks like we're going to have it at about 3:30 instead. So bear with us. Bear with me as I try to kill a lot of time out here. I think the umpires aren't here. I mean, I thought they were here. They were here for the Mountain Union Ohio Northern game. I think they're just...
Maybe changing or something?
Perhaps. So we're still getting ready for this one. The good guys looking for a good win. There ain't no denying that, folks.
Yeah, there's a lot of
The Brown and Gold Brigade looking for the win out here in Berea, Ohio. Number 7, Lexi Gray, state champion of the Talmadge Blue Devils. Of course, Highland has Talmadge today out at Talmadge High School. I'll make it simple for you, folks. We win today over Talmadge. We win the American Conference for the second time in 3 years. Lots of yelling over there, that's for sure. Is everybody going nuts right now? Just anxiously waiting for this game to begin, folks. You know it, my friends. So, Coach Spencer don't know where he is. It was raining by the end of the game for Mountain Union, Ohio Northern. Both teams trying to keep themselves busy out there as we're waiting for this game to begin. Coach Tom Spencer, he's right there, middle of the field, middle of the screen, I ought to say. He's talking things over with his team. I don't know what we're waiting on yet, but I assume we won't be almost ready to go in a bit. Well, they said the next game was going to start in approximately 35 minutes. So while we wait, we'll see what happens. Muskingum just warming up right now. We are still getting ready for this one out here. Say, Jeff, I have a silly question. Do you know what the holdup is right now?
Umpires.
Oh, where are they?
I don't know, they're coming.
All right, thank you, Jeff. I thought that's what it was. The umpires ain't here yet. They'll be here, don't worry.
I mean, all they have to do is go out and
I don't doubt it. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, folks. Hope you know what I mean. Coach Smith, how are you? Coach Asher, you do? Oh man. Coach Schmidt over here, he's been retrieving all the foul balls today. Coach Hartzler is on it today. All right. Coach Hartzler, heard you got the foul ball duties today for this game. Good luck, should be good.
I'll make you
For
happy.
game 2. All right, love to hear it, folks. Yeah, concessions. Yes, we're live.
Yeah, best concession stand. Get some pub from the concession stand.
Yeah, we got concessions right there. Kaylee, Grace, how are you guys? No, I'm not leaving. I'm just. Oh, I thought you said bye. My mistake. But regardless, it should be a dandy today. 35 minutes after the last pitch of the game. I assume we've eclipsed 35 minutes. We're about 15 and a half minutes gone by through this live stream, folks. So we'll see what happens next. If the umpires are going to make it one, I assume they'll be here. Certainly odd that they're not here yet. But as we wait, we'd like to remind you that hopefully tomorrow will be more BW softball here on YouTube. I assume it will, lest we, of course, decide that it rains bad or weather. I don't think it's supposed to be bad weather tomorrow. No, the weather's kind of bad out here right now in the 50s. Feels like a fall day in typically beautiful Berea, Ohio. Excuse me, sir, I'll be right here today if that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I'm sorry once again. Enjoy that. The umpires made it. So there's always that. They are back there, so Coach Spencer will talk things over with them. Coach Connor will talk things over with them. Yep. They made it. They are all the way right over there behind the chain link fence you see right there. Not too much foul territory here at the Raymond Athletic Complex. So there is that. Ooh, stepped on my water bottle. That's not good. But the good news is it still works like a charm. Yes, sir. Grass is soft, so obviously it'll be all right. Can't wait to see who wins this one, folks. Hopefully it's us. I assume it'll be us. These are two mighty good schools duking it out. Of course, Muskingum, 3 juniors, a bunch of sophomores, a bunch of freshmen, and of course, 0 seniors. Hard to believe. Yeah, 0 seniors on the Muskingum roster. See it for yourselves. There's no SR right there. Yep, that's right. We are almost ready for this game to begin. There's a bird right there. The bird having some fun as it flies away. I must have lost the bird. Oh well. Almost time for the starting lineups to be revealed out here in Berea. It's been a good one out here. I hope we win this. That's always the intent. Who will win? Once again, that's something we don't know yet. Coach Spencer obviously has done a masterful job this year and the year before, and really all 21 seasons here, but this is really where the bulk of his success is coming from right now, picking up the big wins. And of course, we are the highest rated we've been in several years. So really, it's not just this year and the year before. It's been a culmination of years past that Coach Spencer's really been doing this, folks. So we're still waiting for things to begin out here. Looking right there. Yep. Looks like they're still talking things over. Almost ready for the game to begin. We're 20 minutes through the live stream and ain't nothing happened yet. But we'll have something happen. Don't you fret, folks. Don't you fret. Don't fear either. Both teams talking things over. Yes, sir. It's the 2025 Ohio Athletic Conference Tournament. Double elimination is how it works. The umpires out there. Once again, there's 3 umpires instead of the typical 2 for a college game. Sort of like how in the high school playoffs, there's 3 umpires instead of 2. Let's listen to Tom, the public address announcer.
BW comes into today's game with an overall record of 29-2.
So while we wait, should be some entertaining stuff out here today. Muskingum, of course, number 4 in the OAC. We are 1 in the OAC. This game's going to be a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. So everybody right there talking things over, that's for sure. The exchanging of lineups. Of course, last Friday we missed, what do you call it, BW no-hitter when we filmed Highland taking on Westlake with the Demons outlasting us 8-4 in a tough game. Courtesy of a grand slam by the Demons in the 3rd. So there is that. Fortunately, this is hopefully going to be a good game. And I think the game at Talmadge today is going to be good for the baseball team. Sunday, of course, is the OHSAA tournament draw. That's going to be entertaining for the good guys. We should be making it to the, what do you call it,
now let's meet the teams. First,
high C, that is. Let's listen now.
Number 0, Amy Heasley. Number 4, Skyla Jackson. Number 7, Caitlin Bates. Number 8, Campbell Pascal. Number 9, Bailey Marcus. Number 14, Morgan Lane. Number 15, Haley Pueblo. Number 18, Taryn Ward. Number 21, Natalie Smith. Number 23, Olivia Deshawn. And number 34, Hannah Gurich. And now the starting lineups for Muskingum. Leading off, center fielder, number 10, Kara Taylor. Batting second, right fielder, number 2, Maddie Bailey. Batting third, shortstop, number 1, Casey Tipko. Batting fourth and pitching, number 27, Bethany Rodman. Batting fifth, second baseman, number 20, Sydney Prince. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 26, Elena Shaheen. Batting seventh, catching, number 13, E.B. Wofford. Batting eighth, first baseman, number 19, Susie Blocker. Batting ninth, third baseman, number 29, Emily Travis. And into flex position, left fielder, number 3, Olivia Raypole. Muskingum is managed by Lena Connor, assisted by Kylie Markham, Caitlin Stuff, and Kaylee Schneider.
You can't be scared.
No, I'm not. Now introducing the non-starters for the Yellow Jackets. Number 3, Mia Strizak. Number 5, Emily Dunlap. Number 6, Katie Gallerini. Number 7, Lexi Gray. Number 9, Aaliyah Radwan. Number 12, Shannon Wyatt. Number 14, Katie Barnhart. Number 18, Brecca Daniel. Number 23, Taryn Wally. Number 27, Sam Snowman. 32, Lexi Balin. And Avery Curran. Now, the starting lineup for Baldwin Wallace leading off in left field, number 1, Sam Peter Koski. Batting second, shortstop, number 2, Lucia Wolfer. Batting third, designated player, number 13, Maddie Lester. Batting cleanup, first baseman, number 28, Jillian Reeser. Batting fifth and catching, number 17, Brady Stricker. Batting sixth, center fielder, number 29, Lexi Coggin. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 24, Steph Durand. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 25, Mia McDonald. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 4, Sabrina Burke. And in the flex position and pitching, number 8, Teresa Hall. PW is managed by Tom Spencer, assistant by Jeff Volkovic, Madeline Thomas, Jeff Berganti, and Grace Bowden. In today's umpires, Maria Heider, Kim Barzecco, and Guy Floro.
Let me assure you one thing, folks. This is a different atmosphere today, a completely different atmosphere where the Baldwin Yellow Jackets are looking to down the Muskies and try to host in the NCAA tournament. Wouldn't it be nice if the NCAA softball tournament came here to Berea? I think it'd be real nice. And you also think it'd be real nice, this softball team. Coach Spencer's done, once again, an incredible job. Not enough can be said about him because he does a dandy. Marissa Hall in the circle once again for the Brown and Gold Brigade. At first, Jillian Reeser. At second, Brina Burke. At short, that's Lucia Wolford. At third is Mia Madama. At left is Sam Peter Koski. At center, Lexi Coggins. At right, that's, of course, Steph Moraz. And being the designated player is Maddie Lester.
Here we go, White.
In the circle for them today is Bethany Rodman. Rodman from Shaler Area High School in Pittsburgh, the Inzer capital of the world, as we know by now.
Did you see that one college picture? It's from like 7.
Kara Taylor's gonna stride in, and this game's almost ready to begin, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Good crowd on hand. Here we go. Jackets Muskies. First pitch is a strike. Great to have you aboard. Time as your play-by-play announcer and cameraman. Again, good crowd on hand out here today in Berea. It has a 0-1 from Marissa, the senior, all-time leader in wins in school history. Misses 1-1. 1-1. Ain't nobody out here. Leadoff man, of course, and Kara Taylor. And Taylor waiting, dugout barking for Muskingum as the 1-1 pitch is a lob that misses high, 2-1. Beautiful Thursday for softball, sort of. It's in the 50s, so, and it's May too, so there is that May. As that one misses, 3-1. Marissa in danger of walking the first batter of the ball game. That'd be a rough start, that's for sure. Marissa trying to keep her nerves intact as the 3-1 is hit high in the air out in the center. Easy play for Lexi, 1 gone.
Yeah. Wait. There we go.
Lexi Coggins making it look almost too easy on the lazy fly. Looks like that's number 2, Maddie Bailey from Guyana Lincoln, Ohio, or high school in Blacklick, Ohio. Bailey takes low, 1-0. Obviously, as you might expect, top the order out here. She bats right, throws right. She's a freshman. One of the many freshmen or sophomores on this Muskie softball team. And she has had 2-0 as that one missed outside. Bridie well out trying to talk to Good old Marissa. Marissa's really done a dandy this season. Ain't no denying that. As a 2-0 gets in there 2-1. One out here in the top half of inning number 1. Marissa Hall's getting all ready once again. Here comes the 2-1 pitch coming up. It will be a line shot again. Lexi Coggins, 2 gone. Easy play for Lexi. She's had 2 fly balls heading her direction. She has caught 2 balls. Casey Timko, a North Ridgeville Ranger. That name sounds awfully familiar. I will admit that. I forgot when we played North Ridgeville, but still there is that. Swing and a miss. Can't catch up to the heat. It's 0-1. Muskingum, despite being the 4 seed, they are the only team to beat us in OAC play this season. Gave us one of our 2 losses so far. In a left well hit base hit. Sam has to get that one on a hop. Number 27, Bethany Rodman up. Bethany Rodman is also doubling down as the pitcher today, trying to help herself out. Pitcher on pitcher crime here. And as the first pitch coming up, whiffs 0-1. Thursday in May. It's not early May anymore, folks, I'll tell you that. This one coming up high in the air out to shallow right. Who's going to catch that? Seth Mraz cannot. Nice effort. 0-2. I forgot what day it is. I think it's the 9th. Yes, it is May 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Either May 9th or May 8th. It's one of them. Regardless, it's 0-2. 2 out here. Marissa Hall ready, and the pitch is upstairs 1-2. Again, Casey Timko at first. 2 gone here for Bethany Rodman, trying to help out her own cause. Marissa ready, rocks back, lets it go 1-2. Oh my, that one missed. That one had her buckled, folks, an off-speed pitch, but she's still alive. 2-2 after it was 1-0 to the pitcher. Here we go, getting ready once again. The pitch coming up. 3-2 after it was 1-0. That one missed well low. So Rodman, I would say it's rough to give up a hit to your counterpart, but keep in mind this is softball where pitchers aren't bad at hitting. 3-2 payoff, earn, go, swing, and a miss. Strike 3, Marissa Hall. That's what Marissa Hall does best, folks. We'll hit the bottom half of inning number 1 in a scoreless affair, as they can only get 1 hit that inning and nothing doing. The 1 hit being a little flare in a left by Casey Timko. Sam Peter Koski, Lucia Wolford, and I believe Maddie Lester after that. We'll see what we can do with those 3. That's the top of the order, obviously. Muskingum yelling, having fun out there as we are waiting for the bottom half of the first inning. They are practicing the infield. Number 29, Emily Travis, is the third baseman. Second baseman, number 20, Sydney Prince. At short looks to be number 1, Casey Timko. Can't really tell who's at first. It might be Susie Blocker. I know in the circle for them is Bethany Rodman. They have number 3, Olivia Raypool, out at left. And I cannot tell for the life of me who is at center and right. But I will tell you one thing. This is a very dangerous lineup. 7-inning war out here in beautiful Berea. We have one beautiful and lovely game out here today where Mount Union beat the Polar Bears 3-2. Sam Peter Koski, one of the best players on this very talented team, may I say, is leading off for the good guys. Sam, of course, what do you call it? Sophomore from Berea Mid-Park High School. Sam's batting .536 as she fouls that one back. The next closest to her is Maddie Lester. And Bridie leads us in home runs with 4. Maddie leads us in RBIs with 39. Sam's on base percentage is at .577, which is hard to believe. Getting on base, getting a hit more than half the time. That's pretty darn impressive. Sam's really been leading the charge so far. She fouls another one off the screening. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2. Nobody out, obviously. It's the bottom half of the first inning. Bethany Rodman is a sophomore as well. Sam trying to get on base out here. Has a 0-2. Third baseman in Travis. Pitch. Roller foul. Coach Spencer had to dance out of the way. And that ball, look at that ball. It rolls all the way out there. Made its way out past that little crack, that little hole out there. In trouble getting it right there is Olivia Rapel. And you got the softball now. Coach Spencer tried to protect himself on a screaming line drive earlier this year and wound up hurting himself, found himself in a cast. Never a good sight to see. As the 0-2, Sam Pierkowski dribbles one at third, 2 hops this time, throw down first, and it's saved. Sam Pierkowski outlegs one for an infield hit. And Lucia Wolford is up. That took hustle, if I ever say so. I didn't think she was going to get there. I didn't think she outlegged it, but the first base umpire thought otherwise, so I won't complain about that. Lucia Wolford from McDonald High School. The junior watches for a strike, 0-1. Getting ready once again here. It's 0-1, nobody out. Lucia, the shortstop for the Brown and Gold Brigade, waiting as the pitch coming up right about now. Ball 1-1. Now, we were number 14 in the country, according to one poll, 18 in another, but obviously that won't matter anymore, considering the fact that this is the OAC tournament, ladies and gentlemen. We got to be winning these games from here on out. Ain't no question about it. And here comes the 1-1. Lucia pops one up foul against Coach Hartzler of the women's basketball team on foul ball duty today. Coach Brian Schmidt, of course, he was doing it for the first game. Of course, he's right over there in the black and yellow vest. He's, of course, the men's associate coach for basketball. Lucia takes upstairs. That makes it 2-2. So there is that. We'll see what we do out here. 2-2, been a bit of a battle so far. As the pitch coming up to Lucia right about now. It's going to be popped up right in front of the circle. 1 gone. Easy play for Bethany Rodman. Now it's Maddie Lester. Maddie leads us in RBIs. She's got 39. That's pretty darn impressive. She's averaging over 1 RBI per game. Of course, we played 31 games this season. 29-2 on the season. That is pretty darn incredible. Sweeping those double headers, folks. Maddie takes, it's 1-0. 1 out here, Sam Pierkowski at first. There is 1 gone. Getting ready once again. Rodman getting set. She leans back, lets it go. Ball 2, 2-0 upstairs. Again, a bit of a chilly day out here in Berea where the good guys are scoreless, as are the Muskies. 2 balls, no strikes, getting ready once again. Here comes the pitch. Maddie whiffs 2-1. Couldn't catch up to the heat on that one. It's all right, though, as it is a 2-ball, 1 strikeout, 1 out. Maddie trying to get something going for the good guys. Waiting once again. Here comes the pitch. 3-1. Jillian Razor waits patiently on deck. Maddie, the former Boardman Spartan, in a full, or no, not full count, 3-1 count. She's a junior too. Getting ready once again. Here comes the 3-1. Maddie swings, and she may have not done anything good there. She grounds down to a double play. And it's not every day you see a double play in softball. So rare considering how close the bases are from each other. And that's exactly what Maddie did. A rare miscue by her. She usually does a very good job. And it's still too early to panic, admittedly. 0-0 after 1. The Muskies will have 5, 6, 7 due up in the top half of inning number 2. There's a scoreboard for you, folks. It says 0-0. Each school 1 hit apiece. The Muskies stranded 1 on base. We have stranded 0 because Maddie ran out to a double play. Good play there by the shortstop nonetheless. I believe that was Timko, I think, who was the shortstop that got that double play ball to end the first inning. So Maddie needs to shake it off next time she goes up to the plate, as Marissa is back up in the circle. 0-0. Quick first inning. So it's number 20, that's Sydney Prince. Prince, she is a sophomore from Western Reserve High School in Collins. First pitch, high in the air, nobody's catching that. Maybe a fan will catch that. What I do know is that it's 0-1. Now, Marissa has a strikeout, whereas Ronman does not. Ronman, in fact, was a strikeout victim, to be exact. As the 0-1 coming up. Swing and a miss, went upstairs, and she chased it all right. Oh, man, she needed to climb a ladder if she wanted to make contact on that one. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, she lost the bat, but she still made contact, though, as it's fouled. 0-2 still your count. So in the first inning, Lexi made 2 good catches, 2 pretty routine catches, but still good catches nonetheless. And base hit, and then Marissa strikeout. 0-2, getting ready once again. That's, of course, Marissa Hall. She is going to lean back. She's going to let her 0-2 go again, and she got her swinging. 2 strikeouts today for Marissa. Oyana Shaheen is up. Shaheen is a McKinley Early College, or Camp McKinley, I ought to say. Swinging and missing right there. Shaheen, a junior. It says it's McKinley Early College. I had no clue that was the name of Canton McKinley High School. That was simply McKinley High School. Maybe it's a different one, but I don't think so. Not too many Camp McKinleys out there. 1-1, that misses low and away. Second inning out here, 0-0 in Berea. Marissa's ready as the pitch coming up. Shaheen down 1-2. 2 strikeouts so far for Marissa. She'd love to get her 3rd out here today. Wouldn't that be nice? Zeliana Shaheen is waiting. The pitch to her. Pops one up. Ain't nobody catching that. Went behind the tent. So it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count with one gone here in the second inning, and the catcher Shane trying to get something going. The pitch coming up, high up in the air, shallow left, Sam Peter Koski. Good play right there for the second out. Who's up for them now, you might be wondering. I'm wondering the same thing until now. It's Elizabeth Wofford. Wofford with 2 out here in the second inning. And a sky-high pop-up calling off everybody Lucia. And a 1-2-3 inning for the good guys. That was easy. Marissa congratulating everybody out there. She deserves credit too. She got the 1-2-3 inning. I mean, she got a strikeout as well. She's got 2 so far today. Whereas Bethany Rodman's got 0. But she did catch a pop fly. Well, it'll be 4-5-6-2 up for the Brown and Gold Brigade. Joan Reeser, Bridie Bricker. Trying to think who's next. I think it might be Lexi Coggins after that, if not Steph Moraz. I think it's Lexi Coggins, if I'm not mistaken. Or Mia Madama. Regardless, it's 4-5-6 for the good guys. In a 0-0 score. Winner's gonna get Mount, loser's getting Northern. It's that simple, folks. Of course, the Polar Bears lost 3-2. They left them loaded in the top half of inning number 7. That was a good game, and I tell you, the weather's gotten significantly better. It ain't raining anymore. It was raining at the beginning of the ball game. It ain't now. Julian's going to kick things off in the bottom half of inning number 2. We'll see what she does out here. And she's going to hit one in the right center field gap. That's going to be at least 2. And she will hold there with a double. Good hitting there on the first pitch by Jillian. As now it will be Bridie Bricker to the plate. Lexi Coggins was indeed the one in the hole, so I was correct like I always am. Here we go with number 17, Bridie, the team leader in home runs with 4. And here comes the first pitch. Bridie Bricker waiting. She watches that one high and in, 1-0. There's Jillian for you folks on second. And there's nobody out. She could be the first run of the ball game. Let's hope so. I hope so. And we're waiting out here. Pitch. Ooh, Bridie wants to make it 2-0 on that hack and got nothing. 1-1 on the swing and a miss now. And a good game. Bottom half of the second going by fast, I ought to say. Bridie on the right, Rodman on the left. Bridie in a 2-1 count now. Lexi, of course, on deck. So 2 hits given up today for Bethany Rodman. 1 for Marissa. Getting ready once again. Here comes a 2-ball, 1-strike pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. She swung and missed at it. Obviously, a lot of people here today. I can only assume there will be a lot of people all about BW, at least at the Raymond Athletic Complex, tomorrow and Saturday as well. Pitch. Bridie down swinging. That's the first strikeout of the contest for Rodman. Good comeback right there as Lexi Coggins comes up to the dish. Lexi Coggins, the center fielder. Jillian at second. She's leading off like a track star as there's a ground ball back up the middle, base hit. Here comes Jillian Reeser to the plate. Here comes the throw down the plate. Save! 1-0. Good hitting there by Lexi Coggins. And the good guys are on the board first. So now number 24, Steph Moraz is up. So not what they wanted, the Muskies.
I've never been on the bases period. You had to run around, bro.
Steph waiting. Good job there. It's a single. She advanced to second on the throw home as there's a little flare foul out to right. That may hit off the building. 1-0 in the second. Courtesy of Lexi right there. Who could possibly forget Jillian's double? That was pretty impressive too. 0-2 now to the right fielder stuff. So we'll see what happens next. Nothing until getting ready once again. Jillian really had to hurry her way home, by the way. That was pretty impressive once again. Upstairs, waste pitch, you might say, 1-2. You don't see too many walks in softball, I'll tell you that. But that's just me speaking. 1 ball, 2 strikes, that's the count. Getting ready once again. Here comes the pitch. Ball 2, misses low and away. 1 out. And of course, Lexi at second with the only RBI thus far. 2-2. Count, that is. Here we go. Rodman rears back and gives up a line shot out to right. Misjudged, but still caught. The throw down to the cutoff, and did she not tag up? I don't think she did. Never mind, everything's all good, thank God. That scared me for a second. Oh, she left the bag too early. But she didn't. Or did she? That's exactly what Coach Connor's going to talk about. And yep, they do call Lexi out. Yeah, I thought that was the case. At least that's just me speaking. But we did get a run this inning, so everything's still all good. Coach Spencer looking for an explanation out there. A little bit of a disappointing end to the inning, but regardless, we did get a run, making it 1-0. Marissa Hall back out in the circle, as you might expect. It'll be Mia, then Brina, then Sam for us in the bottom half of the third. We've had 2 double plays today, 1 a ground ball, the other one due to the fact that Lexi tagged up far too early. Oh, did not mean to do that. Trying to fix this. There we go. Let's see what happens in the top half of inning number 3. They have 8, 9, and 1 due up themselves. Waiting off number 19, that would be Susie Blocker. Blocker playing first today for the Muskies. She's from Greenville and Union City. Gonzo pitch that missed, I think, 1-0. Still all right. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 game, 3rd inning. Here comes the pitch. Popped up and out of play, 1-1. Just tell by the reaction of the Muskie bench. Muskie dugout, I stand corrected. 1-1, ain't nobody out here in the top half of inning number 3. Here comes the next pitch. Low and away, 2-1. Blocker is a junior as well, so there is that one of the 3 juniors on this team. No seniority on this team either, as mentioned. No seniors once again. High in the air out to right. Easy play. Easy now. Good catch. Good catch by Steph Mraz. That wasn't easy. I thought it was going to be easy. It looked like a lazy fly ball, but then landed in no man's land perhaps. But a good catch by Steph. Keeping her balance too and holding on to the ball. That ain't easy. Emily Travis, the 3rd baseman for those Muskies, watches strike 1 to begin her day at the plate. 1-0 our score here in Berea, Ohio. Getting ready once again, the 0-1 coming up. And that's popped up out of play, 0-2. There is 1 gone. Melissa's retired, let's think the last 5 bears. She'd love to make it 6 in a row out here. Wouldn't that be swell? As here comes the pitch. Upstairs, 1-2. 1-2 to Emily Travis, the 3rd baseman for Muskingum. Getting ready, Marissa. She didn't get her, 2-2. We have 3 hits today, but 2 of them got out later on a double play. They only have 1 hit so far. Here's the 2-2, trying to come back in this deep in the left center field. That ball is not quite out of here, but Lexi's got to pick it up. Good rifle down to second, a nasty collision. Safe the call. You talk about a gun that Lexi has. Almost got her at second, but did not. Kara Taylor is up, tying run at second. Good thing that ball didn't get up on out of here. That would have been bad. Otherwise, we're talking a tie game. Getting ready, first pitch. Ball 1-0. Top half of the 3rd, Travis on at second for Taylor. Kara Taylor, the center fielder today, batting left, throwing left, and taking strike 1 as well. 1-1, 1 out, 1 on, 1-0. Top half of inning number 3. We're winning, by the way. Who else would be winning? We are undefeated at home, 14-0. Not too shabby. Lobs 1 low, making it 2-1 with 1 out. In inning number 3. Kara Taylor again from Waterford High School in Waterford, Ohio. The junior waiting the pitch. High and twisting, 3rd base side and foul. Misjudging it there, Mia, but it's all right. It's 2-2, 1 out. Mia, of course, leading off the bottom half of the 3rd if we get there. Hopefully we'll get there. 2-2, 1 gone. Again, Marissa Hall. And she missed low, 3-2. In danger of having 2 on for the first time today. And Maddie Bailey, I believe, patiently waiting on deck. Ready once again. There's a ground ball back up the middle. Diving effort by Lucia. Bobbled by Lexi. And we got runners at the corners now with 1 gone. Lucia tried a nice effort but could not make the play. Well, there we go with Coach Spencer wanted an explanation out there. You know what happened? I thought so, yeah. It might be interference, folks. Obviously, no intent out there as the umpire's going to talk things over. It was a sharp ground ball. Couldn't tell from my angle. And they are going to wait the ruling. They're going to put runners at the corners. My goodness. So the tying run, a fly ball away. As there's less than 2 out. Number 2, Maddie Bailey, a freshman. Once again, each school 3 hits in the contest. Ground ball doesn't really help you here because it's softball after all. One attempt, throw, pump fake, and we'll let her take second. Now ground ball's really going to do you no justice. Maybe got the second out, but otherwise that's it. Obviously, you got to do it with runners at the corners, less than 2 outs. As it's 0-1, the pitch coming up, fouling it back and way back, 0-2. Boy, oh boy, does Marissa need an out like now? Yes, she does. Maddie Bailey, the batter for the rough and tough Muskies. Here comes a pitch. Up in the air, third base side, Mia. Got it, 2 gone. All right, she's an out away, hopefully, from getting out of this unharmed. The fly ball does them no justice now. But it's Casey Timko who had a base hit back in the first inning. What's this? Coach Tom Spencer's out there. Giving Marissa a pep talk, I can only assume. Tomko with one of the 3 hits for Muskingum today. You know, it's certainly something worth noting that the 4 schools in the OAC baseball tournament, all of them except for John Carroll, are here in the OAC softball tournament, with John Carroll being replaced, of course, by Muskingum. The Blue Streaks, oddly enough, finished dead last in the OAC this year in softball. Very rare for that to happen. They usually do a good job. We wound up going 15-1. Obviously, we didn't play them, as this one misses 1-0. Did not play them this year, as that game ultimately got rained out, that doubleheader, I ought to say. 2-0. Looks like Bridie's well out of position. We're just intentionally walking her. I think we are. Look at where Bridie's positioned. 3-0. The bases will be loaded more than likely with 2 out. Interesting decision out here. You know me, I don't like giving up free base runners. But that's exactly what Coach Spencer was thinking. 1-0 in the top half of the 3rd inning. 2 outs, as you see right there, folks.
Big out here, big out.
And now it's a pitcher, Bethany Rodman. Bethany Rodman. Coach Lena Connor talking with Rodman as she's really going to try pitch into herself. Looking to make this ball game at least tie. Marissa Hall. She gets back in just a minute as Rodman getting back out there. The first pitch come up to Rodman. She whiffs at it, 0-1. She is 0 for 1 today. One of the 2 strikeout victims by Marissa Hall. Bases loaded. Travis at third. Who else is at second? I forget. Timko is at first as that one's fouled. She's a strike away. Number 10, Kara Taylor is at second. So once again, Travis at third, Taylor at second, Timko at first, but there's 2 strikes and 2 out. And a 1-0 lead for the good guys. Marissa's ready to the pitch. Upstairs a waste pitch. 1-2. It's been quite a game so far. It's early on in it. Marissa looking for that third out. Let's hope it comes here as the pitch coming up. Swing and miss. Ball gets away. She's going to throw down to first. And crisis averted. Marissa Hall strikes out Bethany Rodman for the second time today. And her third strikeout of the contest. It'll be the bottom half of inning number 3 coming up. We're up 1-0. It'll be Mia Madama, Brina Burke, and Sam Peter Koski for the good guys. They'll have 5, 6, 7 to up the Muskies in the 4th inning. Lots of yelling on our side. That's not a bad thing. Of course, concessions are open here at the Rame Athletic Complex because it is the OAC tournament. Typically, there aren't really concessions at the Rame Athletic Complex. It's always nice to see them open. Always nice for that. Of course, ain't no lights here. There are lights, of course, at Westlake. At least in their baseball field, on their baseball field. So I found to be really interesting. We don't, of course, at Highland. So if a game reaches darkness, too bad. Mia Madama, the former North Royalton Bear, is leading off. Let's go Jackets, that's right. Mia's waiting out here. She's, of course, sophomore as the first pitch will be coming up in just a bit. Flares one foul, first base side off the building. Mia Madama, bottom half of inning number 3. The good guys that had 1-0. Kirsty and Marissa striking out Rodman, who's in the circle, of course. Pitch coming up. Mia whoops one foul again towards the building. And it hits off the building. Again. It is nothing until getting ready once again, Rodman. As a pitch coming up right about now. Upstairs, 1-2. Rodman with 1 strikeout today, 2 double plays, and 1 pop out to her. So that's been all her outs today. So far, 1-2. She is not going to ring her up. 2-2 and miss. Muskingum can't believe it on their dugout. 1 ball, or 2 balls, 2 strikes. I stand corrected. Mia's waiting. Getting ready once again. Here comes the pitch. Hot shot to second. 1 hop this time, and 1 gone. Brina Burke is up. The number 9 hitter and the second baseman for the Brown and Gold Brigade. Brina carries a 255 average. Not too shabby. At least in the MLB, that's not shabby, especially in this day and age. Just to say, baseball is a sport where you feel 7 out of 10 times you're still considered a success. There's a strike. I'd say it's now you feel 3 out of 4 times and you're still considered a success. At least in this day and age you are. 0-1 here to Brina. Infield in, corners in, I ought to say. Infield, second short, also sort of in. And it's 1-1. Raiders huddled over there. Once again, they got the win of this game. Backs against the wall for either Ohio Northern or the loser of this game. 2-1, misses high and away. And I sure as heck don't want to lose this one. So far, it's been interesting. 1-0. Pitch coming up. Right down the middle, 2-2 to Brina. You know, aside from really some tough situations, I mean, Rodman's really gone out of them, wiggled out of them. 2 double plays, of course. 2 balls, 2 strikes, getting ready once again. Brina Burke, she's waiting. Pitch coming up, she will bloop one up, foul, out of play. Try it again. This is the 6th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Looks like the Raiders are leaving. I don't know if they're going to head back to campus or whatnot. I don't know how that goes in the OAC tournament. Brina watches 3-2, and Sam Peter Koski is on deck. Definitely don't want to deal with the top of the order, especially with a player like Sam Peter Koski. Brina waiting. It's a full count. The payoff. And it's right to second, 2 gone. Almost too easy right there. As I believe the second baseman once again is, let's think, number 1, Tom Coe's the shortstop. I think number 20, Cindy Prince is the second baseman. Sam Peter Koski up. Left-handed hitting batter and right-handed throwing outfielder. At left, of course, ball 1. Don't know what the score is of our game in baseball. I don't know if it began, actually. Excuse me for the voice crack. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Sam waiting the pitch. 2-0 again low. She runs up to the ball. Very odd stance. You see it sometimes in softball. Someone running up and swinging the ball. Swinging the bat. Swinging at the ball. Excuse me. 2 balls, no strikes. Sam waiting. The pitch coming up. And it's a foul ball heading. Ooh, nice try. I think he's shot it down, though. So that wasn't shabby. They're going to have to find the ball. Landed on the grass. 2-1. Obviously, you can't do much when it's coming at you pretty darn fast. Sam in a 2-1 count. We'll see what she does out here. Getting ready once again. Here's a pitch. Sam Pierkoski fouls one again. Same neighborhood. Whoops. Did not go there. It went over there. Nobody caught it. That would have been a great play. A count that started off 2-0 has now become 2-2. All of a sudden, Rodman could get her first 1-2-3 inning or hitless inning today. Excuse me. Peter Koski on 2 balls, 2 strikes. Is going to bounce 1/3. Not going to be easy. Throw down and 1-2-3 go the good guys. Nice and easy for Emily Travis. It's 5, 6, 7 to up for the oldest and greatest university in America. As Mercer Hall will get back out there. She's had 1 strikeout in each of her 3 innings so far. That calculates to 3 strikeouts altogether today. You see the story right there, 1-0, courtesy of a Lexi Coggins single in the center field, where she likes to play center field, of course, scoring Jillian Razor. Some of the players getting their steps in, getting some jogging in. We're getting the bullpen up and cooking. Again, 5, 6, 7 for the Muskies in the top half of inning number 4. Can't tell who it is in the bullpen. I think it might be Brecken. What I can tell you is that Sydney Prince is leading off for the Muskies in the top half of inning number 4. Sydney Prince. We'll see what she does out here. The first pitch coming up. Strike 1. Good job there by Marissa. She had a bases loaded situation. The third got out of it by striking out Rodman for the second time today. She's got 2 of the 3 strikeouts for the Muskies. Sharp ground ball. Nice play, Mia. Lobs one down Jillian. Good thing Jillian's tall, because otherwise that ball would have flown way over her head. 1 gone. '26. Oleana Shaheen. Oleana Shaheen. Dribbles 1. Oh, nice knockdown there. Mia down to first. Good play. 2 gone. That was not easy. She had to jump up to get, fumbled it, picked it up, threw down to first, got the second out. We've gotten 2 outs so far on 3 pitches. Yes, is that number 13, I think. That'd be Elizabeth Wofford. Wofford pops one up. Jillian trying to call for it. Out of play. Not going to be a nice, easy 4-pitch inning. Could be a 5-pitch inning. You never know. But a 4-pitch inning ain't bad. Barely making Marissa work out there. Obviously, that's not what they had in mind. The Muskies. There's the 0-1. Oh, she swings that one and fouls one. 0-2. Way high, and she still made contact on it. Wofford. Marissa looking for her 4th strikeout of the contest. Getting ready once again. Here it comes. Misses 1-2. So after it took 3 pitches to get the first 2 outs, this will take more than 3 pitches in this at-bat alone. Getting ready once again. Whoops one up, shallow in the infield, and caught by Lucia. Down in order go the Muskies. Second time today that's happened for them. Halfway home, 1-0, we're winning. Just been a lot of fun for us right now, as we'll have 2, 3, 4. Lucia, speak of the Devils, she'll be leading off. Then it'll be Maddie Lester. After Maddie Lester, that will be none other than good old Jillian. Of course, all these players are good. As you see, the score right there, low scoring affair so far. Again, halfway through this one, 1-0. I assume Rodman will be back out there. She had a nice, easy 1-2-3 inning in the 3rd. Been a good one. I mean, once again, this is a Muskingum team that beat us earlier this year. We won 15-1 in Ohio Athletic Conference play. The only team we did not play in the OAC this year was John Carroll. That was because we had ramped up the OAC, clinched home field advantage well enough. Not to mention the fact John Carroll was not going to make the OAC tournament anyways. They finished, once again, last place in the OAC. Hard to believe, I know. School that thinks they're better than everybody was better than nobody in the softball this year. I think they had a first-year coach. Lucia Wolford leading off. Taking strike 1. 0-1. Of course, they're not going to be in the conference starting next year. It's going to be a 9-school conference. John Carroll into the NCAC, citing better competition, citing not wanting to play the evil empire in football anymore, amongst others. You know what we call it? We call it John Carroll not being nice. Nothing in two to Lucia, and she will watch. 1-2. Bottom half of inning number 4, it is 1-0, courtesy of Lexi Coggins scoring Joey and Reeser. Getting ready once again. And now the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch coming up in just a minute. Here it comes. Back in the left field for a base hit. Lucia with some good hitting. But it's Maddie Lester who grounded out into a double play last time. Trying to shake it off, I guess you might say. Maddie with Lucia at first. She's on one knee at first. She looks like she's going to take off. Seems she does or whatnot. It's a ball, 1-0. She holds at first. You see her on the left of your screen. They're going to talk things over. Bottom half of inning number 4, 1-0. Good guys lead. Yep, go Jackets. That's something we can all get down with. Lucia right there, as is Maddie. Having a conference with Coach Spencer. No, that's Joey having a conference with Coach Spencer. Lucia still at first. 1 ball, no strike. Getting ready once again. Here we go. 1 ball, no strikes. Maddie 0 for 1 in this thing. We have 4 hits. They have 3. 1-1 to Maddie. Maddie, usually one of our best hitters out here. I know it's only been 1 at-bat, but still, you always get paranoid. Maddie is, of course, doing a dandy. Why worry? She'll deliver here. Watch here. 1-1 coming up. Or watch her take a ball. Hey, that's good. 2-1. Nobody out. Lucia at first. Hey, we're looking for that big inning to blow this thing wide open. And a 1-0 score. 2-1. Maddie fouls it 2-2. Well out of play. Looks like we're gonna head towards the dugout and out of the bullpen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Getting ready once again. Here comes the pitch. Ronman gives up a deep foul ball heading in my direction. Right there. Wow. Can't hit a ball any harder than that. Can't hit a ball any further foul than that. Nice try by Maddie. She really showcased her power there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Maddie in a full count. The charts are getting right there. Good job. Jillian waits patiently on deck. 3-2. Nobody out. Here we go. Nobody out. It's a 3-2 count. And Lucia's at first. And the payoff. Ball 4, take your base. First walk issued by Rodman, I believe, today as Jillian Reeser comes up to the dish. Ain't nobody in the bullpen for Muskingum. Jillian had a double last time. She's carrying a 337 average out here now. 34 for 99 on the season. Not too shabby. Try and make it go up to 35 on the dot. That is in a shallow center. Surprised they didn't call the infield fly on that. But hey, Brady Bricker's up. Brady waiting to bust it wide open. It happens. 2 on, 1 out, bottom half of inning number 4. They're chanting Bridie's name out there. We'd love for Bridie to come through in a big way. She's 0 for 1 thus far. And whiffs, so on. Again, you could clearly tell she didn't want to make it 4-0 with a swing and a miss like that. She got nothing, and she's going to like it, unfortunately. But she's still alive, of course. 0-1 with chance. Second, Maddie at first. There's 1 gone, 1-0 lead. Upstairs to Bridie. 1-1. It's 1 out in a 1-0 ball game, but 2 are on. Is there another softball game going on over there, or is that just Ohio Northern practicing? I can't tell. Muskie with someone in the bullpen. Getting ready once again. Here comes the pitch. Bridie fouls it, thus making it 1-2. Unless there's a double play, which has happened 2 times today, it will be Lexi Coggins next. But it's 1-2. Bridie Bricker waiting. Comes a pitch. Pops one up out of play. Muskingum went 10-7 this year in the OAC. 15-18, oddly enough, in the regular season. So they are below 500. They could easily make the NCAA tournament if they gasp, win the tournament. Upstairs, 2-2. Despite a very marginal record, at best, perhaps. Highland Talmadge underway right now in Talmadge High School. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Rodman looking for that big out number 2. In a deep right field. Get out of here. Way back. It's gone. Bridie Bricker launches one out, and it's 4-0. Well, she's got power all right. As she launches one over the right field wall, and this game is indeed busted wide open. 4-0, opposite field. Really got a hold of that ball. Not too shabby. She's got what now? 5 home runs on the season, if I'm not mistaken. The one thing Rodman has to do now is regroup. Lexi Coggins is up. Look at them go crazy in the dugout. Gotta be ejecting out there for Bethany Rodman. 4-0 in the bottom half of inning number 4. That's a big home run there by Bridie. 1 ball, no strikes upstairs. And now Muskingum starting to feel the heat. He might be dealt Northern instead of Mount. I mean, still too early to assume things, but still. The 1 ball, no strike pitch, way low and way off speed, 2-0. That one just got out of here out to right. I know that the other foul pole out there, the brighter yellow and taller foul pole, I believe, kind of trips up some folks as it's 3-0. Things are not looking too good now for Bethany Rodman. Steph Mraz on deck. Here we go. She shows bunt, Lexi, taking the whole way. It is 3-1. 4-0 again the score here in Berea. Good guys on top. been a disaster of an inning right now for Bethany Rodman. Anytime you give up 2 runs or more in an inning, that's typically not good. 3-1 in the air, shallow center. It will be caught. 2 gone. Good catch there by Kara Taylor. And now Steph Moran's who lined down into a double play last time is up. Wait, did she? Yes, she did. She's the number 7 hitter for the good guys. Here we go. Pitch coming up in the air, shallow right, out of play. Brady really got every ounce of the ball right there, out to right. And all of a sudden, once again, Muskingum really starting to sweat. They're down in a 4-0 hole when it was 1-0 when she came up. And ruling that one is Rodman. 1-1. Now, Rodman entered today with an ERA of 3.35, winning 8, losing 8. 1 shutout to her credit. Hot shot right center field. That's going to be trouble. She's pushing her luck for 2 and will make it in. Good hitting there by Steph Moraz as Mia Madama is up. 7th batter of the inning for the good guys. Mia with 2 gone here in the 4th, and us up 4-0. Pitch. Mia skies 1 to second. Easy play right here, 3 gone. But not after Bridie did some damage, folks, and she did a good chunk of damage. A 3-run bomb out to right, down in the corner. We're up 4-0 after 4. Marissa Hall looking for that inning where we assert our dominance. One can only hope it's coming up. Been a while since Muskingum was up. I kind of forgot who was leading off for them. I can tell you is that the good guys are ahead 4-0. And Bridie, the catcher, with 3 of those runs cashed in. You see him right there on your screen in the 4th inning just a few minutes ago on a home run out to right. Marissa Hall doing a dandy thus far. Only 3 hits given up. We've had 4 runs on, let's think, 6 hits today. They've had no runs on 3 hits. Neither school's committed an error yet. It's Susie Blocker. That's who's leading off for the Muskies in the top half of inning number 5. All right. Marissa back out there and gives up a high fly to Lexi Coggins, 1 gone. Nice and easy, folks. Nice and easy. 1 pitch, 1 out. Emily Travis, the number 9 hitter's up. After her comes Kara Taylor. So they'll be back to top of the order after Travis. And out to deep left center. Again, Lexi. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Man, oh man, don't get any easier than that, my friends. Kara Taylor is up 4-0, top half of the 5th. 2 outs already, if you're just tuning in. This inning going by fast as lightning. And obviously taking on the first 2 made first pitch outs right there. Kara Taylor down 0-1. Obviously, you can't swing at anything, even if it's one right down the middle. Like that case here. 0-1. In the air out to left, and Sam's going to make it a 4-pitch inning. Barely having a sweat out there, Marissa Hall. We played 4.5. It is 4-0. It'll be Brina, then Sam, then Lucia. We'll see who's on the circle for the Muskies in the 5th inning. Barely caught a break out there, as that 5th inning went so fast. Number 13, Maddie Lester, cooking in the pen right now. You see her right there. 27, Rodman, still going out there, despite the fact that she had given up a 3-run bomb to Bridie, arguably our best power hitter on the team. I mean, we got a lot of pop in our bats, but still. Brina Burke's laying off for the Brown and Gold Brigade. You see her right there. Bottom half of inning number 5. It is 4-0. First pitch, Sabrina launches. It's 0-1. We'll see if Maddie checks in or one. And obviously, Marissa had a nice, easy 4th inning. Barely drains your stamina when you go 4 pitches in 1 inning. Good Lord. Good Lord. One attempt runs up 0-2. Can't bunt anymore unless you want to play super risky. And trust me, folks, bunting with 2 strikes is very risky because if you foul it, you're out. I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. 0-2. Brina whoops one up right to short. Easy play, 1 gone. Timko, I believe, caught it. No, not being mistaken, is Sam Peter Koski. 1 for 2, and this thing is up. Sam has really been a difference maker out here all season long. She'd love to get, who knows, maybe a triple. She likes to get triples. You know that for a fact. First pitch. Oh, there's a base hit back up the middle instead. Hey, that'll work. Lucia Wolford's up. Maddie's going to be on deck. West, of course. We don't give Lester the bat. Sam has 2 triples, by the way. There's Maddie hustling back. Obviously, she'll be on deck. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air, shallow center, caught. Prince on the play. Now I believe Maddie's gonna come up. A nice easy 1 pitch out there for Bethany Rodman. And Maddie Lester does indeed come up. In the bottom half of the 5th, Maddie with 3 home runs, 39 RBIs. She is 40 for 94 on the season. She walked in the 4th, came around to scoring the Bridie bomb. The first pitch. There goes Sam. She's safe. 0-1, however, the count. But Maddie doesn't need to hit one hard in the gap. All she's got to do is hit something that'll sit down the outfield. And we're talking a 5-0 score. Well, boy, this is the meat of the order, folks. Rodman does not want to play around with this part of the lineup. The 0-1 coming up. Here it is. Upstairs, 1-1. Sam again at second. She's 2 for 3 in this one. Maddie 0 for 1 with a walk. Lucia 1 for 3 meanwhile. Maddie would love to get on base here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, missed low. If she can work her way to another walk, that wouldn't be bad. As long as if we got Joey up and eventually Bridie up, hey, that'd be nice. Be real nice. 2-1 the count. Getting set once again. Bethany Rodman wants to go. Maddie smacks one in the right for a base hit. Sam's gonna score. It's 5-0. Nobody down at first. So some good hitting by Maddie Lester. She barely had time to practice on the on-deck circle. I don't think she was even on in the on-deck circle, but she doesn't care at all. She just made it 5-0 for us. Joanne Reeser. She does have one hit today. Here comes the first pitch, Joanne. High in the air, out to shallow center. Heads up, it is. The third out of the inning. Let's hope everybody's all right. Let's hope everybody's all right. They're all standing up. It's 5-0. The fifth inning is over. They're talking things over. The whole team having a conference out there. Russell Hall will be back out in the sixth, as you might expect. But that ain't the concern. The concern is that there was a nasty collision between Karen Taylor and Cindy Prince. I couldn't tell who caught between Prince and Taylor. But it was a good way to end the fifth for Muskingum after we got another run, courtesy, of course, of Maddie Lester doing Maddie Lester things. She now has 40 RBIs on the season, which leads the Brown and Gold Brigade. Well, it's Marissa Hall who had a 4-pitch fifth. She'll have to one-up that with a 3-pitch sixth. You never know. I mean, sort of like me playing MVP baseball. I got a bunch of 3-pitch innings, I'll tell you that. Because in MVP baseball on the PS2, you throw it anywhere in the strike zone, they're going to swing at it. More than likely, 90% of the time, they don't take that often. Plus, it's a bad pitch. It's easy to throw things in the strike zone in MVP baseball, let me assure you that. Had my first no-hitter in that game last Thursday. Then the next day, Brick Costura throws his no-hitter. Coincidence? I think not. Maddie Bailey, 2-3-4 due up. Fouls it 0-1. 3 strikeouts today for Marissa. And a 5-0 score. Whoa, did not mean to do that. Marissa Hall, she's getting set. She lets her nothing and one whoopsies go. Popped up, Bridie watches that one go out of play. Now Marissa's had 20 appearances. Now her 21st, she's had, how many shutouts? I don't know, shutouts. 2 shutouts. That one misses, 1-2. That's hard to believe, only 2 shutouts. 12 complete games, by the way. This one looks like it'll definitely be number 13, lucky number 13, especially in the OAC tournament. As this one's down there out to shallow center. Ooh, another near collision. But it's Lucia that caught it, one gone. So after 4 pitches were needed to get out of the fifth, they got 4 pitches to get that first down, and Marissa Hall. Casey Timko's up. Casey Timko whiffs at the high heater, 0-1. 5-0 score here in Berea. Good guys on top, as you might expect for a team with 2 losses as nationally ranked. And that one's popped up. Marissa, 2 gone. There's celebrate right there. That took some hustle, folks. Who's up for them? Take the run with a pinch hitter, perhaps? Natalie Smith is indeed the pinch hitter. Natalie Smith, the pinch hitter, in for Bethany Rodman, who's had a tough day at the office. She's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. It's been awfully quiet for the Muskies since that threat in the third where they had the bases loaded. I don't think they've had a hit ever since. There's a strike, 0-1. Muskingum needs more runs than outs if they want to tie it now. As the 0-1 coming up. Oh, buckle up, 0-2. Getting ready once again. The pitch coming up. Way upstairs, a waist pitch on Natalie. She's from East Knox High School in Howard, Ohio. 1 ball, 2 strikes, looking for that 6th shutout inning. Getting ready once again. The pitch coming up. High and foul, and who's going to get that? A fan? Nope, it just lands in the grass.
It's looking good, Tommy.
Natalie is up. Yep, hey guys, Natalie Smith trying to get something going for the Muskies because they've been dormant all day on the offense at the bat. Swing and a miss. That's 4 strikeouts now for Marissa. Most importantly, 6 shutout for Marissa. And puts us in a really darn good position now. 5-0. As it will be, I think, yeah, Bridie leading off in the top half or bottom half of inning number 6. We're all hyped. That's good. Looks like it's number 27 again. Bethany Rodman staying out there in the 6th inning. She just had a bit of a rough day. I mean, aside from that 3-run home run by Bridie, it's been pretty okay, I guess. I mean, you've given up 2 runs outside of that, but still 5 runs in 5 innings. That ain't too good. How are you? Bridie burned you once today. She might burn you twice. You never know what can happen in some D3 softball. Bridie Bricker. Dropped by the catcher, missed anyways, 1-0. Bridie, of course, had 3-run jack out to right in the 4th inning. As here comes the 0-1 in just a minute. Bridie Bricker whiffs, 1-1. Of course, after you hit a home run, obviously what's on your mind next is another home run. But we're up 5-0 anyway, so even if she gets out, everything's all good. 1-1 pitch, 2-1. She may not get out, period. She may get on base. 5-zip, of course, Mount won earlier today, 3-2 over Ohio Northern. Getting ready once again. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Wow, that one wasn't good. 3-1. Lexi's on deck. Lexi with an RBI as well. She scored Jillian on a single back in the 2nd. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bridie Bricker waiting. She's licking her lips perhaps as the 3-1 coming up is ball 4. Take your base. So I guess she'll just go down to first. I guess that might have been the best thing for Muskingum in this case scenario. Think Coach Spencer wants a pinch runner. Lexi Coggins is up. Yep, we will get a pinch runner. Number 12, Shannon Wyatt from Westerville Central, pinch running. Shannon, a sophomore. She is in for Bridie, running at least. We'll see if Bridie is re-entered out here in the 7th. Want that speed, I guess. Lexi Coggins, 5-0. 6th inning, nobody out. Shannon at first. That one is inside, 1-0. 1-0. Here we go, Shannon again at first. Lexi's the batter. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp ground ball, that's a fair ball. That's gonna send Shannon down second. She's thinking about 3, and she is safe. Runners at the corners here, ain't nobody out. And Steph Mraz is up. Good hitting there by Alexi. Puts 2 on, and ain't nobody out. Steph Mraz in a 5-0 contest. These things are really starting to look iffy for the Muskies, if they weren't already. Getting ready right here. Steph Mraz is waiting. The former Strongsville Mustang takes a 1. Not time to panic yet, because it's way too early on in the count. Fly ball is obviously going to make it 6-0, considering how fast Shannon is. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back by Steph. So now it's 0-2. Obviously, still can't freak out as well. Just been a dandy of a day for the Brown and Gold Brigade, up 5-0 on Muskingum. Try and make it a little bit worse. Steph Mraz, we'll see if Lexi decides to take second here. She won't. Ground ball to first, and 1 out there. Here comes a throw to the plate. It's 6-0. All right, we continue to tack it on. Mamadama's up. It is 6-0 in the 6th inning. Productive RBI ground out there by Steph Mraz as Shannon comes home. Getting ready once again, first pitch. In the air, second base, and caught 2 gone. It is now number, would say it's Sabrina Burke, but it looks like Coach Spencer wants to roll with someone else instead. Muskies still in good faith out there, despite the fact that they are down by a score of, what do you call it? 6-0. Yep, I was trying to think. Same amount of innings we've played. And it'll be Mia Stryzak pinch hitting. Mia from Berea Mid Park. The number 9 hitter. Thrower at second, 2 gone. 6-0 lead for the Brown and Gold Brigade. 2 out. Fouled off the caging. 0-1. Bethany Rodman's really struggled today. She's given up 1 run per inning, I guess you might say, despite having a 0 in the first, 0 in the third. She gave up 3 and 1, and that's been the story, really. The Bridie Bricker home run. You would love to make it 7-0 perhaps as a pitch coming up. is low, 1-1. Long day for the Muskies, I'll tell you that. They're struggling out here. They have a last gasp of breath where they need to score at least 6 in the 7th, 2-1 upstairs, and you don't want to deal with Sam Peter Koski on deck, I'll tell you that. This inning could be a disaster for Muskingum if they're not careful. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hit high in the air out to right. Racing forth the right fielder, 2-2. So now a strike away from getting out of the inning with limited damage. And you might say, well, it's limited damage, but then again, damage done. What's Muskingum done today? Nothing. They've had what the old guy shot at, and they're going to like it. 6-0, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mia right to short. Can't hit a ball any harder than that, but you can't hit a ball at a more inconvenient spot. Casey Timko on it. 6-0. It'll be Marissa Hull out there to finish this one. You sure bet your life savings Marissa's going to come out there and do a dandy like she's done all day. I don't think she's given up a hit since the 3rd inning. Muskingum needs a miracle. Ain't no denying that. See it for yourself, folks. 6-0 heading into the top half of inning number 7. Winner's gonna play Mount. Loser's gonna play Northern. And the loser of the Northern game is out of the OAC tournament. So here is Sydney Prince leading off. Now they haven't had a hit since the 3rd inning. Marissa's retired the last 10 batters she's faced. Foul ball 0-1. Won't be a 3-pitch inning, much to my disappointment. 0-1. Muskingum still not losing faith yet. As Marissa rears back and fires a pitch upstairs and away. 1-1. 7th inning. You see the outfield right there. Got a comfy 6-run lead over the Muskies. As here it comes. Checked her swing and it's upstairs 2-1. Obviously no need to panic yet. Even if you give up a run or two, you still got a comfy lead. Marissa does indeed have this. 2-1. Marissa Hall gives up a bouncer foul, 3rd base. Marissa, the East Canton grad, she's a senior. Two, nobody out here in the 7th. Last gasp of breath again for the Muskies. Bouncer, 1 hop this time. Mia Madama, 1 gone. And things look super bleak for the Muskies. Liana Shaheen is up. If they lose tomorrow, they're done. If they win tomorrow, Northern's done. We'll see who it will be. Popped up, Jillian won't get there. 0-1. Atta play. They have 5 strikes to operate with and a 6-run deficit. Marissa Hall just doing phenomenal so far. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So some life for the Muskies. First hit given up by Marissa since the third, and the fourth hit given up today. Well, strike out how many hits we have. Looks like the Muskies might be going with a pinch runner, perhaps. No, a pinch hitter. Move your dish on. She's number 23, and they're going with the pinch runner, too. 23 is Olivia Dishon. One out in the seventh. Muskingum looking for that miracle inning. They want to win. You know, they don't want to go down quietly. Marissa just needs to stay relaxed. She can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let me assure you that, folks. Let me assure you that. See what happens. Deshaun listed as a catcher. She's a sophomore. First pitch. Ball one. Good stab there by what looks to be Brady behind the plate. Our players of the game. Brady Bricker and Marissa Hall, the battery mates out there. Marissa so far no runs, 4 hits. And there's the other one coming up. Brady, of course, the 3-run bomb. 1-1. It's foul. The Muskies still trying to show some heart out here. Baseball is one of those sports where there ain't no clock, so anything can happen. 2-1. Ain't nobody in the bullpen. I don't think anybody's going to be needed. I hope nobody's needed. Marissa would love to finish what she started, of course. 2-1. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Muskies are really starting to sweat like crazy, I'll tell you that. It's double elimination in the OAC softball tournament, and of course in baseball and in the NCAA tournament as well. 3-2, full count, 1 out. Don't know who's next. I don't know if she'll come up, in fact. It could be a strike him out, throw him out. I'd be on the lookout for that if the run goes. Of course, no pickoffs in softball, as here comes the 3-2 payoff. High in the air, that ball's heading out of play. Nobody's going to catch that. Sam was jumping for it. Still 3-2, 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The Charger makes his way over there for the ball. As a payoff, ball 4. So Muskingum really starting to show some light and life. Deshaun walks. All of a sudden, does Muskingum have a comeback in him? Let's hope not. We'll see if they pinch run for Olivia Deshaun. Susie Blocker's up. 2 on, 1 out here in the 7th. Muskingum with their biggest threat since the 3rd inning, which was last time they had base runners, but still earned scoring position nonetheless. Blocker, ball 1. Oh, good Lord. 1 ball, no strikes. They're cheering on Blocker. There's a 1-0. Hit deep to right, going after it. And we have now the last out runner. Tag sets for 3rd. Here's the throw, the cutoff. Easy play for Steph Mraz. And now Muskie feeling the heat. Emily Travis, their last hope. Runners at the quarters. There are 2 gone here. In the 7th, crowd will hope for that 3rd and final out. Would say they're up on their feet, but some are clearly not up on their feet. If they are, they've probably been standing up all game like me. Here comes the first pitch. Travis. Strike 1, I believe. Nope, 1-0. Missed. They think they have a shot. We'll see if that gut feeling's true or whatnot. It's a strike, 1-1. That's more like it. Muskingum will fall to 15-19 on the season. Unless they have some magic up their sleeves, but I don't think they do. 1-1. Travis. And we're down. We got them down their last strike. 1-2. Of course, 4 strikeouts today for Marissa. Looking for number 5 to finish it. Deep drive, left center field. It's off the top. The wall gets away from everybody. Lucia's going to have to pick it up. It is 6-2. Talk about fighting out there as Muskingum gets their first 2 runs of the contest. It might be too little too late. Good hitting by Emily Travis nonetheless. As the Muskies not showing any quit out here. They think they have a shot. We'll see if they have a shot of confidence or whatnot. I thought that ball was going to get up on out of here. Fortunately, it did not. But unfortunately, Muskingum just got 2 runs. Kara Taylor is up in the top half of the 7th. She's their last hope, of course. First pitch coming up. Taylor, this is going to do it. Left field, Sam Peter Koski. Nope. It is Lexi Coggins instead. Game over. And the Jackets will take game 2 of the Ohio Athletic Conference softball tournament by a final score of 6-2. Yep, see you tomorrow. 11 a.m.
Excellent job.
Thank you. It means a lot. 11 a.m. tomorrow is when the next game will be for us. We'll take on Mount. They will take on the Ohio Northern Polar Bears. You see the final right there, 6-2. Muskingum had a bunch of heart out there. They tried their best. They did their best. I know it wasn't the outcome they wanted, but they're still alive in OAC tournament play, so you can't panic yet. And obviously high-fiving everybody after what was a great game, to say the least. Jackets win it 6-2. 30 wins on the season now, 2 losses. 16-1 in OAC play, as the season's still going on strong for the Brown and Gold Brigade. Won a game. Won a game, folks. Jeff, I believe these papers are yours. Oh, thanks. I'll keep them then. Thanks, Jeff. Good game for the good guys. Muskingum talking things over. I feel a little bit depressed out there, but obviously no need to panic yet. Their season ain't over. So it'll be tomorrow at 11, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Jeff. Once again, our players of the game are Marissa Hall and Bridie Bricker. Marissa, of course, the complete game. I know she gave up 2 runs at the end, but obviously you still got the complete game. You still got the win. And, of course, Bridie Bricker with a 3-run bomb out to deep right that really set the tone in the 4th inning and really set the tone from here on out. And led to the 6-2 win for the oldest and greatest university in America. The Muskies will have to play the Polar Bears at 1. We will have to play the rough and tough Mount Union Purple Raiders at 11. The Polar Bears are trying to fight for their season, as are the Muskies. And whomever wins our game against the Raiders tomorrow at 11 a.m. definitely going to feel pretty good about their season, I'll tell you that. And their shot at winning the Ohio Athletic Conference. Coach Spencer looking back. I don't know what he's looking at. Maybe looking at me. I'm just waiting for them to break huddle. After what was a dandy of a contest. 6-2 once again. Muskingum on the other hand. Probably feeling a little saddened by the game, but still did a dandy. Obviously happy out there. Good day to be a Yellow Jacket, no denying that. Won a game. All right. All right, Brody, 3-run bomb. How'd you do it? How were you able to get it going for us? All right.
They picked me up and, gave me the confidence I needed to do that, and I got it done.
How about that at-bat where you took it over right?
It was a great feeling, but again, I couldn't do it without this team.
All right, sounds good, Bright. Thank you as always.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know what I did, but oh well. Marissa, another complete game in the books. Too easy out there. What were your feelings in the 7th inning knowing you were going to finish what you were starting?
I mean, I feel confidence with me pitching that even if I was starting to give up some hits because they were catching up to me, that my team would back me up, my defense would back me up. So I wasn't worried one bit.
So it's Mount Union tomorrow at 11. How do we go out and do our thing against them?
I mean, just keep playing how we have been, honestly. Just keep bringing the energy, keep picking each other up, be one as a team.
All right, Marissa, sounds good. Good job out there.
Have a good one, Tommy. See you later.
Same with you, Marissa. I'll see these folks tomorrow. Coach Spencer, can we talk? Coach Spencer, a good game out there. How were we able to take it to Muskingum? The same team that beat us in our only conference loss, how were we able to make sure that didn't happen again? What was your thinking in the 7th inning out there when Muskingum got 2 runs back? All right, good. We did get that out. Good job, Coach Spencer. Tomorrow at 11 should be a dandy. Yep. Well, folks, I think I'm done for the day. Tommy Marin thanking you for watching here on your one-stop for all things Highland and Baldwin Wallace. The final score once again, Jackets 6, Muskies 2. Tommy Marin once again thanking you for watching. Goodbye from Berea.